Greetings. In this video, I'm going to discuss setting realistic goals. Now, I'm going to propose two different approaches. One approach is to pick a piece of music that is extremely difficult, that you might spend 2 years on, or to pick a piece of music that's not very difficult at all. It's something that you could tackle in a matter of, several weeks, a month, something like that. I tried doing this personally, where I spent a great deal of time working on a piece of music that utilized a technique I needed to grow in a lot. This one piece of music had just chord change after chord change after chord change after chord change, and I played it for about 2 years. I would spend about half an hour a day on it, 4 days a week, and I accumulated a lot of hours working on that piece of music. And I grew quite a bit from doing that. So I would say there is benefit in that approach. However, I think it is more efficient and it is also more emotionally sustainable to set smaller goals that are much more achievable. That other piece of music, I still wouldn't say that I've reached a point where I can play it as it should be played. I think it just takes being on a different skill level that I have yet to achieve, which is discouraging, to spend that much time on a piece of music and not conquer it. But I do need to recognize that I grew a lot from working on that. And that is something that guitarists often avoid, is working on pieces that take a lot of physical endurance. Something where you have to really press down tightly and then switch to something else where you have to press down really tightly, press really tightly, but move all over. So you have to have this balance of agility and precision along with strength. When we apply a lot of strength, it can kind of counteract our precision, right? Because our fingers get stiffer and tighter, and then they don't want to shift to the next thing. So it's really good to have a consistent habit of pushing for that. But I would do that with pieces that aren't, insane, where it's just nonstop chords for 4 minutes. So I would encourage you to pick smaller goals that are far more achievable, but consistently push for those very quickly and relentlessly. So push your limits, but don't push them in such a way that you're doing a project for 2 years, because it's just not the most effective way to grow quickly. And I would say that from my own personal experience. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this is helpful.